Encounters create conviction. When you encounter the God of the Bible, it creates conviction. He said, but I know whom I have believed, and I am persuaded that he's able to keep that which is committed unto him against that day. Prayer builds the believer's capacity to trust God. Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, when you find out that your trust in God is shaking, it's difficult for you to stand on the promises of God. What you need is to submit yourself to prayer until the spirit of faith rests upon you. When the spirit of faith comes upon you, you become unshakable, immovable. Is someone learning now? You can't do big things for the kingdom when your faith is dwindling. There are 5 levels of faith in the Bible. There is no faith, there is little faith, there is much faith, there is great faith, there is exceeding great faith. When you see people audacious, almost arrogant, it is because of the God they have encountered. The Bible says, but the people that do know their God, they shall be strong and they shall do exploits. Moses cried until we get to verse 14 of Exodus 14. He calmed the people down, and then verse 15 he goes to God and he says, God says, why are you crying to me? He said, tell the children of Israel that they go forward. His encounter with God planted faith in him. He returned back and said, you know what, let's march forward. And the Red Sea parted hither and thither. There are things you would not be able to do in your life and for the kingdom except you have faith. Let me tell you something, especially in this side of God's kingdom, this side of the nation, you are going to need to understand faith if things will work for you. Because abroad, down west, with all due respect, they have a system that has been created that easily enhances growth. Even though it's largely an antichrist system, but it enhances growth. They have credit systems. Are we together? They have all kinds of packages that they give to people. You can be lazy for 1 year and your children are still eating. But in Nigeria here, once nobody is giving you credit for anything, if your faith cannot produce it, you feel the weight immediately. You see now, the mortgage system for housing is at its infancy in Nigeria. We pay cash here. If the house is 100,000, you pay 100,000. Even if you do an instrumental payment, they say after 2 years. That's not really a favor. 2 years is just 24 months. But abroad, they can spread it to 15 years, 26 years, for instance. So I'm saying that you need faith. You need to trust God.